Hi guys. Okay, so on what day? Today is Thursday. So on Tuesday we got through line 211 where the snakes were coming across from the island of Tenedos. Remember the island of Tenedos? That was where the Greeks were hiding, right? They had left this huge wooden horse and they had tricked everyone. Laocoon had said, like, do you not fear the Greeks bearing gifts? Like, do you not trust these people? Like, is Ulysses not known? And sure enough, a couple hundred lines later, he is taken out by the gods. These snakes themselves, you may have picked up from your reading, were sent across the sea by the goddess Athena. She was not a fan of Laocoon here, and had sent them across the sea to take him out. Not only do the snakes eat Laocoon, but they also eat his sons. We don't even know their names. So sad. But notice your subject here. We flee bloodless from the sight. Okay, so remember, if you are really, really scared of something, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hi, okay, I'm back. So sorry. I had to pause my little screencast because I was helping Miss Dilworth with a prom question. Gosh, you love prom. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, so like when you're really, really scared of something, like a lot of times like the blood will like drain from your face and you'll become really pale, okay? And that's what they're saying here. They're like so afraid that we flee bloodless from the sight. Okay, those seek. This can also be translated as attack. Laocoon in a certain line. And first, the serpents, both serpents, having embraced the small bodies of the two sons, okay, entwine. And I love this. They graze on the miserable limbs with a bite. Can you hear that? That's me biting. Okay, so it's like it makes a connection back to the cow, because when cows eat, they call it grazing, right? The miserable limbs, they're just eating them up, and it's really sad. Okay, afterwards, they snatch Laocoon himself, bringing help and bearing weapons. And they bind him in the huge coils or spirals almost. Like if you look at this word, it looks like spirals. And now, 2 times, having wrapped around the middle, 2 times, having given their scaly backs around, they tower over with high heads and necks. So like, okay, get ready guys, because I'm about to show you some true art. Laocoon. Super sad. Okay, now snake number 1, maybe not that big. Entwining, and there's his head. All right, snake number 2 is going to be red. Right? There are their fiery eyes. Give them some angry eyebrows and tongues. Okay, so look who's in there. Still Laocoon. Okay, he's trying really hard, but no matter what he does, the snakes are just entwining him and literally crushing him. Okay, try not to be too jealous of this drawing, guys. That one, wait, what? No, I want this color. That one, at the same time, like extends or stretches to break apart the knots with his hands. Going back, the knots they've created around his body, right? He's trying, but he can't. The fillets, right, the headbands, having been stained through with black blood and venom. At the same time, he lifts horrendous shouts to the stars. The simile is so gross. Just like the lowing or the mooing. Mugatus, like it's talking about a cow here, so it's like moo. Just like the lowing when a wounded bull flees the altar and strikes off the uncertain axe from its neck. Okay, so it's like talking about how an animal sounds when you've tried to kill it by slicing its throat, but you weren't successful. So it's not even like moo, it's like right? I know you guys really enjoyed that, so yeah. And the twin dragons, as quickly as it has begun, it has ended, having slipped to the high shrine, flee, and they seek the citadel of savage Tritonus, which is it's a patronym, aka calling it by the father's name, a patronym for Athena. They are covered under the feet of the goddess and under the orb of the shield. So they're like, cool, we ate them, and now we're going to peace out. And they just go slither away and hide up under the shield, and everybody's like standing there like, this just happened, right? And so everybody is super freaked out. Then, truly, a new panic creeps in through the trembling hearts of everyone, right? Laocoon talked bad about the snakes, and look what happened to him. So everybody's like, oh no, right? And they said that deserving Laocoon paid for his crime. Who struck the sacred oak with the point, right? Meaning this oak, what is it referring to? It is referring to the Trojan horse. It's his tail. And turned in the wicked spear in the back. They were shouting together that the divinity of the image, right, meaning the Trojan horse, must be led to the seats, the inner parts of the city, and must be begged or must be prayed of the divinity. We divide the ramparts and we open the walls of the city. Literally, we reveal the walls of the city. Now, muros, moenia, they both mean walls, but it sounds redundant to say we divide the walls and we open the walls. So I chose ramparts for muros, but if you want to take them both as walls, that's fine. Okay, everyone. Okay, hold on, let me see where we are. Okay, everyone like girds or surrounds for the work and the feet of the wheels, and they throw under things having slipped. Remember, when you move a big item like this, you have to put like logs, like the slippings, so that it can roll across into the city. And they stretch the hemp chains on the neck. Okay, a hemp chain, guess what it is, guys? It's a rope, right? It's not really a chain at all. It's just a rope, okay? The machine of death climbs the walls, pregnant with arms. Gross metaphor. Any pregnancy metaphor I really find to be gross. I love this part. Boys and unmarried girls sing around the sacred thing, and they rejoice to touch the rope with their hand. That one sets up and, threatening, slips into the middle of the city. Oh, fatherland! Oh, home of the gods, Ilium, aka Troy. And the famous walls of Dardanus, of the Trojans in war. Here's your sign, Trojans. 4 times it stopped on the threshold of the gate itself, right? So it's like they keep running. Here's the gate, beep, 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 right? And the horse just keeps banging into it. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And it finally goes over and goes into the city. But like 4 times. They should have been like, okay, this isn't working. And 4 times the arms gave a sound from the belly. Oh, that's so frustrating. However, forgetful and blind with fury or excitement or rage, we stand and we set up the unlucky monster in the sacred citadel. Then even Cassandra reveals the future fates. Just trying to see if I had a note on aura here. Opens or reveals her mouth with the future fates. Quick note about Cassandra. She's a Trojan princess. Apollo tried to get with Cassandra and she rejected his advances, and so he cursed her. He gave her the gift of prophecy, but no one would ever believe her, and that's what you're about to hear. Not ever to be trusted by the order of the gods by the Trojans, right? No one trusts her. Oh, look, junk mail. Erase that. We, miserable, in the shrine of the gods, on which that day was the last, we wreath this gift of the gods, miserable, on which that day was the last, with festive foliage through the city. I love Fronde. I think foliage, that sounds great. All right, guys, so that is through 249, and you'll see that we started here today. So really make sure that you're studying this passage because A, it's got a lot of similes, there's a lot of really great imagery, and the Laocoon passage is one of my favorites. I like all things Laocoon. All right, guys, thank you for listening to this. Oh my God, 14-minute video. Whew, you're troopers. All right, bye.